It's done. How Tesla will always beat gas cars. Hello and welcome back to TechSphere, guys. Today we are going to talk about how beautifully Tesla is becoming the future of electric vehicles. Remember when every new Tesla vehicle purchase qualified for a $7,500 federal tax credit in the United States? This was a really nice deal if you had the tax liabilities to take advantage of it. For a number of years, it may have aided Tesla's sales. However, the credit is no longer available and hasn't been for some time. But that hasn't prevented customers from rushing to Tesla dealerships to purchase a vehicle. Apart from GM's EVs, most other EVs are still eligible for the credit. Despite the fact that Tesla's competitors are offering a $7,500 initiative and Tesla owners are not eligible for a federal tax credit, the Silicon Valley automaker is still selling much more electric vehicles than any other brand. The Model 3 is the best-selling electric vehicle in the world, and the Model Y is catching up fast. With all this in mind, a new potential incentive/rebate proposal is being floated, which might result in a $10,000 credit for Tesla buyers. It's only natural that once the credit is made available, Tesla's sales will skyrocket. At least some of Tesla's beginning prices will be comparable to those of gas cars, thanks to the $10,000 incentive. Furthermore, some of the brand's vehicles may end up being significantly less expensive than their gasoline-powered counterparts. Andy Sly delves deeper into the potential inducement and what the future may hold for Tesla. This could very well be the advantage that causes gas cars to be phased out far sooner than many people expected. Andy Sly came up with a clever comparison: the true charging cost of a Tesla versus a gas car after 75,000 miles. Andy purchased an EV in the hopes of never having to fill up his tank again, and he hasn't visited a gas station in 3 years since purchasing his Tesla Model 3. Andy claimed in his video that he gave up gas stations and replaced them with charging stations, adding that charging is one of the main reasons people are hesitant to buy an EV. He highlighted the results of an Autolist poll, which revealed that 2 of the top 4 reasons individuals don't buy an EV have to do with charging. Andy was inspired to create a video documenting his 3-year experience charging his automobile. Andy believes that his film will assuage the anxieties of those who remain skeptical. Andy said that this amounted to 75,000 kilometers, and he compared what he paid to what a gas car would have cost. Keep in mind that the cost of electricity and gas depends on the geographical location, he said. Andy lives in Kentucky, pointed out that these figures are specific to his location and will vary based on where you live. However, charging a Tesla is often less expensive than filling a gas tank. I've even seen friends charging their batteries at a supercharger for a fraction of the cost of filling up the gas tank in Louisiana. Andy quickly discusses one of the major advantages of owning an electric vehicle, which most gas car drivers are utterly unaware of. You may charge your car while sleeping at home. I never stop at all for anything ever during my normal daily driving, he emphasized. Then comes the total charging cost. Andy discussed it as well. According to him, the first expense he mentioned was the cost of charging his car at home. He pointed out that when he charges his car at night, he can do so during off-peak hours, when electricity costs are lowest. A transportable conductor and a public charger adapter were included with his Model 3. It also included a standard 110-volt outlet adapter as well as a NEMA 1450 adapter. Installing a charger at your home has an out-of-pocket cost which Andy estimates to be roughly $100. Because his circumstance was unique, he had to pay a little more. However, once it's set up, you'll be able to charge your automobile from the comfort of your own home while sleeping. Andy utilized a total of 18,656 kilowatt-hours, or kWh, during the course of his 3 years with his Tesla after 75,368 kilometers. He pointed out that when you fill up a petrol tank, the gas stays there until you use it. But this isn't the case with the Tesla because not all of the power from the grid gets to the car battery. The flow of electricity entering the battery might be hampered by heat and other reasons. The final amount of electricity that makes it into the battery is called wall-to-wheels efficiency. And although this is very difficult to know exactly what it is, it's based on TeslaFi, which is an app used to track Tesla charging stats for owners. Technically, Andy's 240-volt charger has a 94% wall-to-wheels efficiency, but he pointed out that phantom drain, which occurs when the car loses some charge when parked and not plugged in, must always be considered. The future of gasoline-powered cars has been dubious since the advent of Tesla Motors, despite the fact that alternative vehicles have been publicly chastised for being expensive to operate and maintain. Experts and motor vehicle enthusiasts alike agree on one thing: Tesla is here to stay. McLaren, Ferrari, and Porsche, among the world's most well-known automobile manufacturers, have been integrating complex technologies in order to create an energy-efficient vehicle for years. I wouldn't call the efforts effective, but they were successful in their own right and prepared the door for other ideas. And then, all of a sudden, Tesla Motors released a hypercar to extensive media attention and criticism. What is the Tesla car concept about? Tesla is equipped with a simple motor which converts electricity into mechanical power and vice versa, performing functions of a generator. The motor is relatively small, about the size of a watermelon, easy to control, and has no timing issues. Tesla rotor conductors are made of copper. The metal is resistant to high currents. The engine produces little heat, but the car is enhanced with cooling fins to extract it anyway. Such vehicles are marketed as the green ones, having replaced internal combustion engines with electric motors. Tesla definitely contributes to the cleaner and healthier world. Popular Mechanics released an interesting piece on alternative fuels in 2006, depicting a cross-country journey done by electric, methanol, ethanol, biodiesel, and other hybrid cars. The competition was definitely won by electric vehicles, with ride rates of around $60. A gasoline-powered vehicle is no longer an option. Only 30% of the fuel you put in your tank is converted into energy. It means that we waste money while also polluting the environment. The CO2 emissions are disastrous. One of the key reasons why the future of electric alternative cars is questionable is the high cost of maintenance. In the CIS and third world countries, there are no facilities for repairing and charging alternative vehicles. Even the most costly electric car struggles to travel 300 miles between charges. Still, I'd like to consider the issue from a different perspective. Tesla Motors' electric car costs start at $101.5 thousand. However, the actual cost of owning a hypercar, including electric bills, rarely reaches $15 per month. Even if you're going on a lengthy journey, electric engines require less upkeep, up to 6,000 miles. This information was obtained from the Nissan Leaf website. Nissan too jumped on the electric car craze with the launching of the Leaf. Owners of the Nissan Leaf responded to questions on the car's pros and cons. Tesla Motors handed away the keys to its technology to other manufacturers more than 7 years ago in the extraordinary move to encourage them to branch out beyond gasoline-powered automobiles. Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, promised to give up the company's entire patent portfolio if they agreed not to fight over intellectual property in court. If we clear a path to the creation of compelling electric vehicles, but then lay intellectual property landmines behind us to inhibit others, we are acting in a manner contrary to that goal. Musk wrote in a blog on the company's website. The decision paved the way for future collaboration with Tesla, which has produced electric systems for Mercedes-Benz and Toyota. Other automakers who use Tesla's technology, for example, might possibly split the cost of Tesla's charging stations. More charging stations may also persuade skeptics to test electric vehicles. Electric cars account for fewer than 1% of the US car sales 7 years after Tesla unveiled the Roadster electric sports car, which it no longer produces. Drivers are nonetheless concerned about their range and scarcity of charging stations. Sales have also been hampered by stable gasoline prices. Musk wanted Tesla to play a role in reversing the trend. The business based in Palo Alto, California, produced one vehicle, the $70,000 Model S sedan, and worked on 2 more. However, Musk believed that Tesla won't be able to make a dent in the market on its own, and that the patents will be of minimal assistance to other firms building electric vehicles. He claimed Tesla has received minimal requests for technology from competitors, although he believed this is due in part to patents preventing access. If we can do things that don't hurt us and help the US industry, then we should do that, he said. Tesla sold the most battery electric plug-in electric vehicles in 2020, accounting for 16% of the plug-in market, which includes plug-in hybrids, and 23% of the battery electric, purely electric market. The company produces and installs solar systems in the United States through its subsidiary Tesla Energy, with 3 gigawatt-hours or GWH installed in 2020. Tesla Energy is also one of the largest global suppliers of battery energy storage systems. So what is your take on this matter? Tell us in the comments. If you want to see our upcoming videos, ring the bell icon and don't forget to like our videos as well. That's all from my side. Thanks for watching.